respect to 876 streets. Mr. Grizzly in the left lane warming up his tires, going up against a man in the sport with a Mitsubishi Colt. With it. Oh, he's on the line now. As we are here today, and this is what they're here to do, to fight, to work out the bugs out of their cars and put down the times and qualify in the time class that their car is set for. So this is the day you actually see the thrills and spills, and if all nuts and bolts are tightened. Yes, I am Maurice Whittingham, aka World Boss. And this sport, drag racing at its best, well organized, well attended, well manicured by the organizers. I want to say big up to Kedron, covering this 876 streets, working very hard behind the scenes to bring this to you. He's cleared all gears, very curious of his time, as the right lane is probably qualifying in a different time bracket. The Toyotas and the Hondas out here representing the brand, old school, new school, BMWs, German, Audi, everybody. Crossbreeds. Yes, and the crowd is anticipating the very well-known Island Boys at Blue Front Wheel Drive Civic. Personal best 7 seconds in the traction in the States, but here to put it down to see if he can actually put down a 7-second run in the front wheel drive. As you know, these respective classes have different traction, but these guys are testing the boundaries and making sure Jamaica is on the map, where they're putting down the times where sometimes we thought that it could not be done because of our track prep, but these guys have rewritten the script. And the excitement is here once you see one of their cars roll up on the Jamaican. After the times what they have seemed to have set the trend and broken the records, and the Jamaican competitors closely behind, mimicking, knowing that the times can be hard on this track. better his personal best. I don't think that one will spit out his personal best, but yes, this is why they're here. For the do's and the don'ts, for you to give you the result tomorrow. Yes, and the excitement will be right here at Vernon Field tomorrow, as it is very exciting now, both days. As they, I think, get 5 runs today and put down their qualifying time. Well, it's a big respect, Wades. You can text us in to see who is your favorite and what time bracket they'll be running. We're moving along very nicely, but safety is our issue, and we're steady and moving for sure in the lineup, and everybody running their times. Kennard Nesbitt in the left lane in his M8 to M3. And on your right, old school Toyota, looking to be in the same time bracket. Everybody here is not equally matched, but they are here putting down their runs for them to see who can close the run their time bracket down to 0, 10-0 mark, or 11-0 or 9-0, and here at Vernon Field even 7 zeros.
Hey. 876 Streets is powered by
Welcome everybody to the 876 live stream. Yes, we are live with Mr. Nesmith, and I quite can't remember this competitor. They're supposed to have the name in their quarter glass, but yes, here respectively running their fastest time. But yeah, the excitement is so excited right now that you guys, you have to be here to feel it. When you come on down, you will know they're off. The excitement is right here in front of me, and this is where you need to be tomorrow at Vernon Field. It's a stone throw away from Kingston. I'm excited little drive to come down and take it in live. This is drag racing at its best, and yes, 876. And I'm waiting for the time for what Mr. Ness going to run. He just did a 10-0. Wow. And that more than likely will be the bracket that he'll be competing in tomorrow. Because he has it down to a science. And I think that class is a very full class. And we have Mr. Virgo out of Montego Bay in his supercharged Audi Quattro, and I think that he, if I remember correctly, he is running, looking for that same class coming up shortly. But yes, slowly but surely you'll catch the fastest in Jamaica going down these two lanes side by side, and to be here is all goosebumps. Because, you know, everybody have their favorites, and there'll be a lot of, mouth gambling tomorrow. And even now, I see the excitement growing. Wow. From everybody getting the heebie-jeebies out and starting to shift within the torque factor going down these two lanes, and the people looking with curiosity exactly what time that Civic just ran, and they seem to be happy with that. And Virgo out of Montego Bay lining up in the left lane right now. Yes, and the red Civic beside Mr. Virgo is Bam Bam out of Spanish Town. And that is an all-wheel drive Civic. Both these cars are all-wheel drive. Seems to be the formula that is trying to do the most amazing times on this strip for the traction and reaction time. The 60-foot, the better the 60-foot, which results in a great quarter-mile time. Earlier we saw Mr. Bojo, who had the record and has been fighting to place back the record. And there's Mr. Virgo as well. And let me tell you, Mr. Virgo in that Audi, let me tell you something, man. He does not play when he comes off the line, and his timing. He is on cue every time I've seen this man run over and over, and he is always the first off the line. His reaction time is ridiculously on cue. And on the left here, we have the man, Dippy Depeche from Team Dippy Racing. This man is a little local movie star from the Iron Shore track in Montego Bay. This man has multiple cars that he goes to every Sunday evening, and it's way less than a quarter mile, but the spectatorship there is, if you check in with 876 streets at times, or Iron Shore Leather Belts, or Car Legacies, these guys here he's always on the front page here, and he's always racing, and it's a love that he has, and he's bringing it to Vernon Field in this Honda Civic. He's working out the bugs out of it. It used to be a circuit car, and now he's putting it on the line, says that he wants to compete in drag racing. Dippy Depeche, a very young competitor, but young and upcoming. Very good behind the steering at circuit, potentially. Uh-oh. Seems to be experiencing some little difficulties here. I hope that is a dongle. hope that is a dog box. But I'm hearing his competitor to the right seems to be having some difficulties too, but this is why we're here today, to qualify to see which bracket you're comfortable, your car is comfortable running down these two lanes. One is a big respect to Delana Smith. Shout out to watching us on 876 Streets. Make sure you're here tomorrow. Your crew, this is where it's at. And there's a lot more competitors that has tested and tuned other days and is waiting to do their big debut tomorrow to dominate their classes respectfully. Want to say shout out to Javier Sotar. 876 Streets repping for your sickest footage. And the sickest ride. And there's Mr. Kumar down the line. And he's catching the gears and doing very well. That Civic seems to be performing very well. Hopefully he can better his earlier run of 13 seconds. He's aiming for the 11-second class with that car. It's not been lightened. It's a full-bodied car with a K motor turbocharged. Oral Brown, trust me. A lot of you on watching now are putting machines together to come out and compete at such a lovely event. The competition is thrilling. It's exciting. Everyday drivers are here, as you can see. A C63 Mercedes lining up on the line with the everyday driver of the Honda Civic. This man is out of Montego Bay too. And the Civic seems to be holding the Mercedes, which seems to be can be a grocery getter, but a very fast grocery getter. And the man Ziggy the Chemical in the left lane had a little bit of quirks earlier, having some issues with maybe his plugs and his spark. Had an issue starting up, but that man is relentless. He's always on it. He was out here testing and tuning earlier this week in another. And when that one failed him, he's now off. And here that car, Godzilla, Ziggy the Chemical, down the line. Always a pleasure to see that man run. He is builder, driver, he is a full package in drag racing and his motorsports. I'd love to see that man on circuit. But yes, this is his second run for the day, second pass for the day, and he seems to be improving. So ultimate goal, I'm sure he has a record for the fastest full-bodied Skyline 4-wheel drive R32 in the world, if I'm not mistaken. And he's here out with us no matter what, always competing and representing his always representing his brand and his business and his family, and he always, I must say, put God first. He's always, that is to show, give thanks and praises to him, the Father, the Shepherd, and he will started moving on, and trust me, that is the lightest, I think, of all starlets. That front wheel drive version, I can't remember the chassis number of what the Jamaican people give it in. They have EP61 and KP60, all kind of, but trust me, they are moving fast, you know, from the 20 valve motors to the ZZ motors. I heard a little threat from a man called Brem that with his 20 valve that he was going to slaughter all of the ZZ motors. I don't seem to see him out here yet. Maybe he'll be out here tomorrow. His confidence is riding high, and I guess he has a stick down pat that when he turns up, he knows his time and what he will do. So tomorrow is where the excitement will be, right here at Vernon Field. 876 Streets, repping for the sickest footage, the sickest rides. Bringing it to you live here at Vernon Field, Jamaica. We're looking to see it even bigger and better every time we come out. I think Ziggy, the chemical, has improved this time. And you know he's going right back into the pits to work out the chemistry so the chemical can actually go out and apply his knowledge on the line. Yes, all different shapes, sizes, you know, of cars are here. Engine builders, tuners, fabricators. This is all their dreams here to see the product that they put out and what they market out here. That Vernon Field is the pinnacle. We welcome all of the corporate Jamaica to jump on board. This is not becoming, but is an international event and is seen all over the world. 876 Streets is marketing and working very hard to bring your brands to the world. This is excitement guaranteed. Fully exciting right now, as you know, there's so many people building in these Hondas now, and Bebo it's Bebo, right? Bebo Distribution, I think, bringing the majority of this class. He represents very hard in this Integra. Gone through a few cars, even the excitement from NYC 45 that was here. Want to say rest in peace, One Stock. Empower's family, big up yourself. I know you're mourning, but I know he would want you to continue building on, building very strong horsepower in these cars, and building a brand that is repped all over the world and collabing with so many people. Big up Rick. Big up Merrick, all of you. I want to say big respect to the one, Nick Lou, Skunk Lifestyle, Kedron 876. Trust me, this is what it's all about tomorrow here at Burnham Field. There's so many new people in the sport, and who has been here has been starting from, you name it, 16 seconds, and is right now fighting in 9 second, 10 second, 8 second classes. To see the improvement, to see the awesome horsepower being laid on this concrete at Burnham Field, such an iconic spot. This spot has been around from, I would say way back in the days. I don't want to know my age. We've competed here on motorcycles, quads, drift cars, drag cars. Coming December 1st, Team Streets will be out here with side-by-side drifting action. Warren, big up yourself. And I want to say big respect to all of the officials and the people behind the scenes working hard to make this happen, because without them, without the media, without the stewards, without the marshals, without everybody, the concessionaires, it's so well put together. The food is creme de la creme. And the teams that work hard to come here and run these times, the preparation, the companies that come on board and just, make it happen for their favorite competitor that is here putting down these times, and the fan base that comes out and makes it all happen, that sees which products work and come out and apply them into the everyday economy, the cars. One big up all the Vaxxed driver them, all of the Probox driver them, everybody will step it up and where them start from and where they are now. Big up on yourself, I remember something. We want to race on the track, not on the road. As we return back to the footage on the track, we have cars that you would think that are just not capable of doing these times. A simple Honda Civic and a simple Toyota Corolla, but with monstrous engines in them. And let me tell you, these drivers show no fear. As we preempting on the line right now, standing by the line, we have Nick Lowe in his Poison M340 and his favorite color Civic beside him, because he has one too. So I'm sure that he'll be thinking of himself in a mirror image before with his all-wheel drive yellow EK or EG Civic that him have building. And I think the white Honda Civic is expressing some difficulty, so then taking it off the line for the next competitor to line up to throw down their lap times. Oh, my mistake. They're late, they're drag times. I'm so used to circuit. As we wait for the other competitors to taxi back down the track and to go ahead, that the track is clear for Nick Lowe, Skunk Nation, one of Jamaica's biggest vloggers, and drag race is his passion. He has covered so much different genres of motorsports all over the world. He's traveled from Cayman, Antigua, New York, you name it, everywhere, and covering wherever Jamaicans are making and breaking records. He's a man of my passion, and let me tell you, I am very proud to even be here in Kedron, giving me the opportunity to comment on who I might know. Forgive me if there's some competitors that I do not know their names. Thank you. But yes, big up to all of them. And by tomorrow, I hope I have it done, Pat, with everybody who has put their team together and come out to make their mark at Vernon Field tomorrow, starting now with their qualifying times. Yes. And we shall take a little break shortly. We will return with 876 Streets representing for the sickest footage.
876 Streets is powered by
Like they're on night now, right?